We have Ian Mohr here, editor from Page Six, hanging out today, and we need to clarify what is going on with Tom Cruise and his relationship. 1 minute he's got a girlfriend, the next minute he's single?
Well, it was sort of over as soon as it began. You know,
That's how I feel.
Tom Cruise was dating this Russian heiress, right? This Russian divorcee whose husband was an oligarch and sort of diamond dealer. She got almost $200 million in her divorce, and now she was dating Tom Cruise. And we had actually reported that not only had he officially announced her as his girlfriend in social circles in London, where he's been living, but he even met her kids.
I was going to say, and all of this happened like right before Valentine's Day.
Exactly. I mean, we've reported that they started hanging out in December. Tom Cruise had been hosting these tea parties. Basically, Tom has fallen in love with London. He loves living there more than Hollywood. And he was having these kind of hush-hush tea parties in his Hyde Park penthouse. And we've heard that she was a guest. They started dating. They were seen around London. They were on dates. They started going out officially. But then right after we reported that he met her kids, sources told us that he cooled things off with her.
That's wild.
Now, one could say that, you know, there's a possibility. Tom Cruise obviously likes to keep his love life very, very private and under wraps. You know, she might have been a little flashier. I mean, she doesn't need Tom Cruise. As I said, she has, you know, $190 million of her own.
Absolutely.
In her divorce, there were like multiple homes in London and cars. And sources told us that Tom felt that things were moving a little too fast, at least in the press.
Fair enough.
Once these stories came out, I think Tom got a little spooked and wanted to pull back. Now, we've heard that he cooled things off with her. She's apparently kind of a neighbor, so they didn't want it to be awkward if they see each other around.
Should never date anyone that you're living next to.
I wish I had taken that advice, I myself. But our sources have also said that the door isn't completely closed, however. So maybe, is this a cooling off? Is that a nice way of saying breakup?
Or is it
there
a nice
possibility?
way of saying that we just want to take a step out of the media and not have all this attention on us?
Right, maybe they'll take it underground. Of course, you know, Tom Cruise might be a little bit gun shy after, you know, some of his past relationships were very much in the public eye, like Katie Holmes and the jumping on the couch during the Oprah interview. Of course, his relationship with Nicole Kidman. So he wants to keep things under wraps.
Fair enough. I mean, if she did just introduce him to the kids, though, that's a big step. So I almost feel like she wouldn't have introduced him if she knew there was something on the rocks, something happening.
Right. I mean, our sources were saying that maybe she felt a little more comfortable with things moving ahead, and that maybe Tom, the Top Gun star, got a little gun shy.
Or maybe she's looking at that age difference and she's like, can't do this anymore.
Yeah, although he's looking pretty well preserved.
He looks good. He looks good. I mean, so what are your predictions? Do you think that they will come back out and say they're together, or do you think that we might see him on Raya?
I don't know if you're going to be seeing Tom Cruise on Raya, but the way he's been socializing is in a private way that he can control, right? He's not going out to like nightclubs in London. He's having these tea parties. We've even heard that he hires a DJ, but he has the parties during the day, so they play loud music, but it's not going to inconvenience his neighbors too much. No one's going to complain. We've also reported that everybody signs NDAs if you want to attend one of these parties, so not a lot of information is going to get out there or leak, of course, except for our sources who are everywhere. And so who knows, maybe he'll just find another guest as his next conquest.
Well, keep it locked to page6.com to find out the latest. We'll keep you up to date.